30 years ago.
Okay, so now it's about $8,000 if we take in inflation here. You know,
So you guys, I have an SRS designation, which is seller.
That's the other one, yeah,
Right,
okay.
right. So seller representation, right? You know, whatever. Seller represent.
Specialist.
Something I don't even like. We don't even know, right? But I went. It's a full day. I think it was like I don't know, $150 to do it. It was a full day. Maybe it was 2 days. It was so long ago, guys. But it's $99 every year to renew. But they put me on this list, and so everybody across the country, if they're looking for a referral, they look for other agents with that same that designation. So then you're constantly connecting with them. They do weekly trainings for us. They do all just because we have that designation. So it's not like you just get it, put it on your card, and call it good. But I add it to all my listing presentations, and I say, this is what it is, and this is what sets me apart. There's only so many of us, and da da da. So it gives you a little bit of to set yourself apart for, you know, whether you're doing the buyer, the seller, or whatnot. So these are really, really great designations. You do them one time, and then you just pay the fee. Now, mine with the SRS, I had to show proof that I had 3 listings within a 2-year period. So if you have to build that up, that's fine. You get the designation, and it's holding there until you provide proof that you've actually represented buyers. I don't know if this is the same, but there's some qualifications sometimes, but it's so good for you guys to do. So whenever you see these, especially at a discounted rate, jump on that, because they don't offer them continually. It's only like twice a year or something, 2-3 times a year on a lot of these designations. So get them while you can.
And it's funny. I remember when I became an agent, joined RE/MAX, 3 or 4 years into it, I got involved in LVR a lot. And back then, when I joined the board, there was like 2 realtors on the board. All the other board members were broker owners or people that have been in the business 20, 30, 40 years. And they all had on their business card the alphabet letters, like GRI, SRS, give me some more, you know what I'm getting at. And me being one of the new realtors on there, and the other girl, I won't say who it was, we kind of made fun of them. Like, oh shit, what is all this ABR, GRI, SRS stuff? But now in retrospect, that was bad. I would sit down and talk with them that have been, like Judy Woods. She's been a realtor 45 years. Every time I see her, she tells me something that's incredible, because she's been doing it 45 years. She has all these designations, and she gets all these little pearls of wisdom or a line or two from this class that you're going to remember when you talk to your buyer, and you're going to say that line that Lee teaches you every time, and it's going to help you get the buyer. Right, Steph?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I did my CIPS 4 years ago, and when I represent myself to clients, I don't say I'm a realtor. I'm a certified international property specialist. I speak 5 languages, and it's just, I feel better with that, you know.
Certified investment?
Certified
International
property
specialist. Right, SIPS. Yabba dabba doo.
Only $5.99.
Yeah. So I'll be honest. I used to poo-poo all those realtors that had all those designations. Say, I don't need that crap. I can sell, 20 homes a year. But they help. They really, really do. I'm not saying get every designation in the world, but good ones like this, SRS is really good. There's a few others, okay? If you get into commercial like Masako and Stephanie and Gene Proctor, they have all these CCIM stuff. But this is going to be really important, guys, because there could be a time where the buyer-broker agreement is mandatory, meaning Nevada requires it like they do the duties owed. That might be coming in a year or 2. And if you don't have to explain that buyer-broker agreement, they ain't going to sign it. They're not going to sign it. They're going to be afraid if you explain it the wrong way. Lee's going to cover a lot of that in the class. So 10 seats left out of 36, $150. The best $150 you'll spend. I promise. It's in your handout, and it's right on the screen. Okay? There we go. March.
And it's 12 hours to continue.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. Also on March 15th, I don't know if it's sold out yet, but you all should go to the general membership luncheon at the new Durango station. Okay?
There's only about 110 seats left this morning.
109. No, I have no idea, Sean. I have no idea. Okay, we could hit 500 people in the room, and knowing Mary, she has this speaker, Caleb Campbell, C-A-L-E-B Campbell. Don't know who he is, but I Googled him, and he's Tony Robbins on steroids kind of guy, I think, okay? Military guy, all that kind of good stuff. Plus, you get to see all the vendors, so if you need pens or notepads, bring your bag, you get all that stuff. You have all your supplies for a year. And plus you get a really good meal at the new Durango station. It's $35, but then you get the $35 credited back to you that you can use towards CE. Oh, and you get a CE class if you want to take the CE class. It's later in the day from 2 to 5. So it does, that a girl, exactly. So if you want to go, you need to register soon, okay? I think we're going to get 5 tables for Realty One Group, which is 50 of you. Hopefully 50 of you out of 1,700 will show up. You're laughing.
Half their ticket.
You'd be surprised, you know? I used to get 3 tables, and it was hard filling up 3 for all 4 offices. Now, the 3 have been filling up, so now we got 5 tables. So,
It's 35,
yes,
and then if you show up,
you get it back. You get it credited back. Plus, you get 3 CE credits if you want to take the CE class. And it's always a good class. It's not general credits. It's law, it's ethics. It's one of the ones you need, okay? All right, gang, what else we got? Rev Up is starting again. It started yesterday with me at number 1. Mark is doing number 2 on Friday, and so on for all the newer agents that are here. I see James over there and some other folks that are taking Rev Up, so that's the schedule, okay? Are we okay with compliance? Thumbs up? Really? Nice, nice. Okay, all right, you sure now? You can yell at them, it's all right. You can, no? Okay. All right, gang, there she is, live and in color. Wendy Schaller, everybody. There she is. Come on down. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo.
Okay, so, can you switch it and see if it showed up? Yeah, perfect.
Oh, yes, there it is. My bad.
Okay, so it's a little small in your thing, but I tried to cram as much in there. We've got a couple of things to talk about. So, training, everybody's coming to me for training, which is, again, how do I explain this? So, Tim and I are here for everybody. Everybody, all agents in the Summerlin office. I mainly focus on the newer agents that are coming in because I do like more basic training to get them started in their business. I can answer any seasoned agents questions as well, but just know what sometimes you'll call me or text me and it'll be a few hours before I can get back to you because I'm focusing on a lot of the training. So don't take offense to that if you call me and it takes a few hours. I will get to you, but really try to reach out to Tim. If you're seasoned and you have seasoned questions, then send it to his way and then I will, if you can't get a hold of him, I'll be here to answer you. Also, real quick, before we go into that, I just want to let everybody know what our hours are, because I'm getting some agents that are saying to me, well, who is going to be here on Saturday or on Sunday for me? Well, okay, we work Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. We are physically in the office 8 to 5. From 5 to 7, I keep my phone on for text messaging. After that, guys, that's it. I mean, I'm getting calls at 11:30 at night on Christmas Eve, at 4:40 in the morning on a Sunday. Like, and it's random stuff. It's not even anything that's important. I'm here to help you, but if it can be email, that I really appreciate that because I'm getting woken up and I'm only getting like 4 hours of sleep here, and then I'm coming back to do all of the training. So I'm here for you, but just know if it can be emailed, email it to me, and I can shoot a quick email to you. But then after 7 o'clock, I'm officially shutting my phone and my ringer off because it's just going all night long. And I don't want to sound like I'm unappreciative or not helpful because I am. I'm always here for you. But we just have to kind of keep in mind that we do have families and things that we have to do after work because we still do other events and things for real estate, Realty One, outside of work that we have to do. So it's like 24 hours. So if you guys can please just understand, if it's not something that needs attention right this second, just email it to us and we'll get back to you. And then also, if you call me and I don't answer, leave a message. Because I'm going to tell you now, if you do not leave a message, I'm not going to sit there and call you back and say, did you still need something? You need to call me and leave a message and I will respond to your message. But don't just keep calling me and hanging up because that's not going to work either. But now, going into the training, can you go back to that?
Yep,
those slides?
my bad.
Okay, so with that, there's a lot of training that I think the agents are not utilizing. We tape everything and put it on our YouTube page. So it's go to YouTube and search for Realty One Summerlin, Realty One Group Summerlin. That's kind of like our little logo there. You'll see it. Everything we do is taped. So when I do a training on Monday and you guys don't attend, and then on Friday you say, okay, now I got to write an offer. Well, I just taught that class. Okay, but you just need to help me right now. I don't have the chance and the time to go one-on-one with everybody. That's why I'm holding all the classes. So if you have questions about that and you don't make the class for whatever reason, you need to go to YouTube and watch that and then start filling out your forms. Which brings me to like Transaction Desk, which is this one up here. Transaction Desk, it's not our job here at Realty One to teach you how MLS Matrix Transaction Desk works. They have their own support systems. They have live videos, phone numbers you can call. You call them up, they'll sit there for 3 hours with you on the phone. I can't go through all the bells and whistles of Transaction Desk and MLS because there's a million of them, and even after 20 years, I don't know all of them. So call them. Here's the MLS one. You're gonna go to on MLS, you're gonna go to the daily, there's also those daily pop-ups that all of us hit read later or just cancel, ignore. Read those, because they have a lot of training classes there. But then, so after the pop-ups there, you're gonna go to, you're gonna click your name on the top right, and it's gonna bring up this on the side. There's training guides, tutorials, videos, there's all of that for MLS. Same with Transaction Desk. There's an 800 number that you can call, but there's videos, tutorials, everything on that. So when you're like, I can't figure out how to get this one document, call them or watch a video, because I can't go through all of that with you guys, okay, right? Then we have Rock Title. They have tons of training videos in there for you, especially on social media. So try to catch those. I mean, if you've got nothing to do on a Saturday night, go watch it. Go to Rock University. They've got tons of videos there. But we also have one university that I think some of our seasoned agents don't really know about. But you're going to go to Rock University. There's over 3,000 different modules on anything that you want to train on. So go to the search bar up there and type in open houses. It'll give you videos, PDFs, print, like everything on whatever you want to know. If you want to know 11 Nevada law, just type it in that search there. It brings it all up for you. But then this is one of my favorite tools, the One Realty resource, and it's got the password there. But every document that you use for your transactions, there's a video, step by step, that goes line by line on how to properly fill out that document. So keep that handy. It's recorded by Damon. Thank you, Damon, many years ago. So you'll hear Damon talking on all of those videos. But it's a super helpful resource. So if you are brand new, what we're going to do when you have an offer or something that you're writing up, we're going to tell you to go fill it out. Then we're going to tell you to go to One Realty resource if you have questions. You're going to go and watch that video and then make sure that you've made any corrections you need, and then you're going to email it to us, Tim and myself, and we will review it and tell you any other additional corrections that need to be made before you send it to your clients. But you guys have to go through these steps. You can't just come to me and say, hey, can you fill this out? No, I can't. If you want to do real estate, you have to be 100% in it and do your own contracts. And I'm not going to tell you, sit in front of you and tell you what to put in there, because you're never going to learn. You got to do it. We know it's going to be wrong, and it is okay. You're learning, we get it, but just follow the steps, then send it to us, and we'll review it. Okay, any questions for me? No? Okay.
You good? Woo-hoo-hoo! Hey, just two things about this real quick. I was at RE/MAX 11 years. In my first year or two here with Damon, I still did deals. We don't do deals anymore, okay? I can remember 2020 at 11:30 at night being on the phone with Transaction Desk because I forgot something or something wasn't working. Transaction Desk is open 24/7 every day of the year. So instead of texting Wendy at 10:30 at night, how about you hop on Transaction Desk and call them?
And also
Okay?
the
And
live box as well, that you can call them.
yes, I'm saying it's live. They have people live 24/7 every day of the year. So I won't tell you how many times in my career I've called that number. It's in my phone. I have speed dial to Transaction Desk because I would call them all the time.
Are we using SkySlope or Transaction Desk? I know we're shifting away from Transaction Desk because Realty One Group's not updating their forms and transactions.
No, we're still there for now. For now, they're going to have both.
September, I think it is.
Yeah,
But does Realty One Group update their forms and Transaction Desk?
yeah, they're all updated, right? Maria, we're not behind on any of them, I don't think. Maria, correct?
We're updating SkySlope now.
They're all updated in the transaction.
Right. Yeah.
September.
Yeah, and again, they're 24/7. That's what I love about Transaction Desk. You can call them, okay? And one other thing, I won't tell you who the agent was. We hired her about a month ago. She came from another big brokerage, new agent, and we showed her all this stuff. And she literally, I don't want to say brought a tear to her eye, but she was so impressed by particularly Damon's One Realty resource. I said, what's the matter with you? Are you okay? Tim, at my old company, when I had a question, they would tell me to go Google it or go on YouTube. Swear to God. That's what they would tell her, she said. And that's why she left and came here. So take advantage of this stuff, okay? There's nothing frustrating to a team leader or team owner or me or Wendy that you're here 6 or 8 months and you don't know how to get on MLS. Or you don't know how to, find the RPA in Transaction Desk, okay? If you are that agent, go park cars. I'm serious. You go deal cars. Go do something else because you're wasting your time. Here, if after that period of time you haven't put in enough time and effort to get to a certain point, okay? All right, we're all good on that? No questions on that? Easy peasy? Okay, we got Maria. All right, gang, let's go all the way back here. All right, as you guys know, we are not big on having builders come in. I guess we have, 3 or 4 come in throughout the year? Something like that? Yeah, we're kind of picky, okay? And I don't think you guys have been in a while, okay? So finally we dragged Toll Brothers, maybe the premier builder in town, or the most expensive, I don't know, is that good to say, most expensive?
Go high end.
where we earn the most commission from. How's that? That sounds a little bit better, you know? There you go. That's it. That's it. That's it. And I'm sure Cora and Bianca have some great incentives for us today. Well, maybe, maybe not. But ladies, come on up. Cora and Bianca, guys, give them a little round of applause. Let me see if I can, I might need Suzanne's help here, gang, but hopefully not. I think I got this.
Awesome. Are you going to want us to flip through it with a clicker?
Well, here, which one do you want? You want that one or this one?
Let's go with the first one.
This one.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Awesome.
All right, we'll do this.
Sorry, it was a big PowerPoint, lots of photos. It couldn't come over in one email, so we had to split it up a little bit.
And
But I promise
you
there's
should
some
be
good
good.
stuff in here. So I'm glad. Good morning, my name is Bianca. I am a quick movement specialist with Toll Brothers. For those who are maybe a little unfamiliar, we are America's luxury home builder. We are building in 24 different states across 60 different markets, design studio, or even through our production team. And then our extraordinary experience, our true goal is to make it a very positive experience for your clients. Now, I'm gonna go through this quick. We have a lot going on, but on everyone's desk, and if you don't have it, I've got more. This is our community map, shows what we're building and where. It gives a brief description as well as contact information. And then also on there is our hot sheet. Now, something you're gonna find that we're doing a little bit differently these days is that we're providing more options. So in the past, when we would refer to a quick move-in, we would truly mean move-in ready. Our team would go through, they would make those selections. We're maybe holding back on some of those now, where we'll start construction, so your clients are able to come in, to purchase a home that we've maybe got in the framing stages, and they can go through our design studio process and choose all their interior finishes. Now, if that home remains unsold, we'll go ahead and we'll make certain selections, just depending on the construction needs. So there may still be some opportunities for a quicker move-in with personalization, as opposed to those true move-ins. So you're gonna see that reflected on this hot sheet, but really the quick move-ins, whether it's very initial or move-in ready, that is my bread and butter. So if you have any questions, please know I want to be that single resource for you. My contact info is down at that bottom blue bar. Feel free to call, text, email, I'm here for you. Now we'll get to the good stuff. So we're gonna go by really just geographic areas. We're gonna start over in our Summerlin master plan. We've got Acadia Ridge, Cordillera that we're actively selling. Those are gonna be open Tuesday through Sunday, 10 to 5. We, by appointment only, have Mirabella and Ascension. And then coming soon is gonna be another townhome product over in our Summerlin master plan. Acadia Ridge. Now we are just down to our final few home sites here. With these, we've started construction, or we've pre-planned all of our remaining lots. So if your clients are interested, really this is their final opportunity. We will soon have models released, so that's gonna be a great opportunity, but Acadia Ridge is a single-story product with an optional second floor. So even if your clients are going for that two-story home, they're gonna keep their primary bedroom, main living areas downstairs. Upstairs, you get a loft and secondary bedrooms. This is our Estella floor plan. Right. Cora is our go-to Acadia, so I want to just double check. I'm actually going to let Cora speak. She is our sales consultant over at Cordillera, which is a 3-story townhome product. Do you want to jump in, or?
What area is that in?
Sure.
That's here in Summerlin.
Yep, it's over in Red Point, so it's just adjacent to the urban core. Now, Summerlin has been very tight-lipped about what that is going to entail. But we know that there's been differential zoning. So just across the street from Cordillera is going to be the mixed use center, as opposed to more of that commercial employment area closer to the 215 and Summerlin Parkway. What's fantastic about Cordillera, though, is a 3-story townhome product with private 2-car garages. You also have the opportunity for a rooftop deck. Now, we do have all 3 floor plans we're building here modeled, so you're able to see that even if you maybe don't have an exterior unit, those interior ones are gonna have 11-foot ceilings, they're gonna have tall windows, you get so much natural light coming through. And then of course that rooftop deck is better.
Yeah. Thanks, Bianca, introducing Cordillera. So I do have some brochures here for you guys. So we do have 5 moving-ready homes that you can, make a deal right away. Great incentives. I'm gonna just put down that way.
And Cordillera is going to be another one of those communities where we do have those variety types.
Yeah.
So as Cora mentioned, we have move-in ready homes. We also have some homes that'll be ready later in the spring, summer, going into the fall.
Bianca, these are west of 215, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. So.
And also different from our single family, so we are investor friendly. So if anyone was looking for investment or even 1031 exchange, so that's a great opportunity for them. And also if you have buyers, they're looking for a vacation home, low maintenance for those because there's no backyard. Also, the unique floor plan includes the courtyard and the covered balcony. So it's unique floor plan.
So will the HOA have any rental restrictions on this development?
Maybe it's just like other, townhomes, they should have a certain
6 months
percentage,
minimum.
to cover. So in the brochure, so you'll see 2 sheets. One is our current available moving ready homes and some progress homes. So for those moving homes, so the buyer, they still can go to design studio to upgrade some of the options like cabinets or hard floorings, like hard surfaces like flooring, countertops, tile surrounds, or backsplash. And also HOA is on the second page. So total is 235, I believe. Yeah, which includes our community pool, common area for the landscaping, and also e-car charge station. So which is really cool. SID only for 5,400. I can't even believe that because I was from Cordillera, from Acadia Ridge, which is 3 times higher than that. So great, outside.
My current have somebody to Novella that's gonna go on road with me next week over in Sky Canyon.
Yeah.
So I know you have the 30,000 upgrade incentive. Do you have any lender incentives? Because they're looking at programs.
So as far as incentives go, that's really gonna be community specific, and in some cases, it's even home by home specific. So really the best, I would say, strategy for you would be to, you have identified that they're interested in that, I know, you know if they're interested in a quick move-in as opposed to a to-be-built.
It's up in the air right now.
Perfect. When they come into town, visit with them, and the on-site sales team will be able to walk through all of their available options, whether they have any of those in
So
progress
if there's
homes.
additional incentive for lender.
Correct.
All right, cool, thanks.
So, speaking of tight lip, have they mentioned when they might be opening up the Summerlin Parkway? They have all the lights in.
Right, and then now the road looks like it connects. I haven't ventured out that way. No, honestly, I feel like every chance I get, I'm calling, I'm asking, I'm trying to find out, but
They're not giving you, because they would give you before.
Before the Summerlin Parkway,
Maybe they're waiting, because they're finishing.
Yeah, good point.
Changing some of that.
perhaps.
Well, it would be close, that was, good access to the
Absolutely.
community.
But otherwise, Bar Hill Drive is gonna get you very close, so there is still some access points, even now today.
So any questions about Cordillera incentives?
Is there, are the prices negotiable? Like if they're sitting and they're already built out?
We already say it's negotiable.
Always case by case, so we can having more details for that. Yeah, it's always flexible,
Yeah, we do have an offer form. Now, we will ask for all the forms and contracts to be written on Toll Brothers forms, so if you do have someone who's interested in presenting an offer, please know that that is an opportunity. It's really just a quick 1 easy page. We'll also ask for a copy of the broker registration form, which we'll get into in just a little bit, just so that we can ensure that all documentation's all there, but we definitely want to hear it.
I have a question. If a client is working with a realtor and they stop by your office and register, and then they don't like him, and then they want a new realtor, what is your policy?
So that's a great question. So our
Yeah,
broker
it is.
registration form is, it's valid for 90 days. So during those 90 days, if we have that documentation, like say you came in with your client and then, 2 weeks later they come and they say like, hey, I don't wanna work with this. Truthfully, that's in between you and your client. We're gonna call you, we're gonna say, hey, here's what your client has been sharing with us. However, ultimately, we have that signed registration form and we're gonna abide by it. Now, they do lapse every 90 days, so if it should lapse and it's not re-signed, that may be another conversation, but we're not trying to cut you out of it.
No,
We
I
understand.
happen to be on the other end of it. I'm
Yeah,
not,
sure.
it's the new realtor that's curious if the.
They're taking over.
commission's
Yeah.
gonna-
Cancel the registration, able to cancel by between the realtor and the.
If both the realtor and the client come to us and say, hey, we've mutually agreed not to move forward, we can accept that, but we're not just going to take the client's word without having a
Understand, how
conversation
can
with them.
cancel, I need the client sign to, some kind of paperwork to cancel?
Yep, so it's called so as far as cancellation goes, to my knowledge, we don't have a form that cancels it. It would be one that we would probably just notate on the actual broker registration form and likely have, you as an agent and then the client sign that they are okay to dissolve that agreement.
Need a signature, right?
Now keep in mind what you said, it's a 90-day window.
Yeah.
Okay, other lenders are 30, some are 60, so theirs is 90. So that's a pretty long window.
The Sky Canyon communities, it says low 500s.
Yeah.
But on the website it says starting at like mid-6s.
So it depends on which community, right? So there's Paloma, which we'll get to in just a little bit. That starts at 507. I would
Okay.
consider that as the low 500s. Some of our other Sky Canyon communities, though, are going to be in those 600s. When we kind of bracket it by master plan, really, we're trying to target that price point. I'm not going to lie to you. So we're going to advertise that 500 to hopefully gain some more attraction. But for some of our communities, they are higher priced than that.
Okay.
Well, when you're done with your operating.
It's really like 750.
Yeah, it totally could depend. Could go up to $1 million in Sky Canyon specifically.
communities 55 and over?
Not here in Las Vegas. So actually St. George is part of our Las Vegas division, and so that is where we have started our newest Regency community. Regency is Toll Brothers' active adult brand. But that's not technically Las Vegas.
That's 3 and 4 stories, I'm kind of thinking.
No, so that's just Cordillera. So we're gonna breeze through the rest of our communities here. So Mirabella is a condo project that we have in Summerlin. It's flanked by TPC and Angel Park. Offers single-story floor plans ranging from 2,000 to about 3,700 square feet. Direct elevator access, private 2-car garage, except for a penthouse that has a 4-car garage. Stunning. This right here is just a building exterior. This one is just open by appointment only. Now, Ascension, we get a lot of questions about. This is our newest collection that we have started. We are still going through our VIP appointment process. So if your clients are interested in this community, the best way to do that is to identify which collection they may be most interested in. We have 2 single-story and 1 2-story collection that we're going to be building. Once they identify it, either reach out, we're going to add them to the VIP list, and then we're going to ask for a completed home buyer questionnaire. Once that questionnaire is completed, they'll be in the queue and eligible for a VIP appointment. We do not have a public opening date at this time.
Can you, what is the co-op on Ascension?
So Ascension, we are at a flat fee right now, 15,000.
What? What the heck?
Yeah.
That's like 0.5%. That's not even 1%.
That is just for this community though, so all of our communities, you're gonna see a variety of broker co-ops.
And Bianca, what's the price range for that
That's like
division?
They start at 1.5 and 1.8.
Got it, okay.
So why would a realtor want to take their client there?
Because their client wants to go there. That's why they would take them there, right? Because if you don't, you're going to lose your license. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple.
A buyer broker agreement, guys.
Yes.
One of our high rock plans.
I mean, I'm not going to push my client there.
No, but here's the thing, Brittany.
Yeah.
I just do the buyer broker agreement. It's an agreement you have with your client. They pay whatever you designate, and then the seller, which is the builder, compensates you this, and you get the rest of whatever you're asking for from your buyer. That's why the buyer broker agreement is super important, guys, because we see it all the time at new builds. They're a great product, but they don't always give you the same compensation as a resale. So you just need to present the buyer broker agreement and get that from your buyers.
I will say not all of our communities are flat fee. I know that doesn't change the situation there, but we are still offering higher percentages in other ones. Raven Crest is going to be coming soon. This is going to be the next project that we're opening. So we have Cordillera, we're going to have that urban core, and then Raven Crest is really going to be on that other side closer to Summerlin Parkway. It's also going to be a 3-story townhome, but it's going to have elevators, which is fantastic.
Oh, wow.
We're targeting an April VIP release for this one. Moving over to Henderson, we have 3 different communities here. We have Everly at Cadence, which is a single-story floor plan that offers 2,000, about 2,400 square feet, 3-car garages. Oh, and that's the end of the slide. Sorry, do you mind if we switch?
Okay, we can. Let my technical expertise kick in.
Yeah.
So is there, buyer, incentives?
It's this one now,
so
right,
that way,
Bianca, this one?
Yes, please, thank you.
Okay.
like, does it cost with preferred lender?
So actually at Ascension, we're not offering any incentives at this time.
Just because of demand?
Yeah, I'll be honest. So we had an interest list of over 2,000 prospects. There's just that demand, so it doesn't quite line up right now.
So when you're going through that, list, how many do you have that are serious?
So that's something that the on-site team is really working through. So the process for us
she's
is that
done
we're
this
only
for
selling
20
6
years,
homes in that community, like a between all
Yes,
three
it just
collection
amazes
lots.
me sometimes.
So we have a very limited amount that we're going through. So they're going to reach out to the prospects who are maybe completed that questionnaire, touch base, be like, are you still interested? Get like a preliminary appointment going, and then as the opportunity to purchase comes along, they'll kind of know what is available, what their opportunities are, and whether it's the right fit for them or not.
Makes sense, sounds like it'll be a good community.
It'll be fantastic. Sorry, jumping back over to Cadence. Cadence, as far as the master plan, it has a very low association fee, but you also have access to that beautiful park. This is their lake area. Over in Inspirata is Amiata. It's actually the sister community to Cordillera. So 3-story townhome product, optional rooftop deck, just on the other side of the valley. This is our beautiful models. Our models are open out there, so if you haven't had a chance to check them out, they are quite spectacular.
And those have elevators?
No.
Oh, they don't?
No, Cordillera and Amiata will not have elevators. Our new community we're opening in roughly April, that's gonna be called Raven Crest. That one will have the elevator option. Yep.
Don't those condos come with a big guy like Brandon to carry you up the stairs? You know, from whatever, you know,
I might
because, you
have to
know,
look into that
you know,
one.
I'm just saying.
If not, that's an opportunity
And that's a three-story.
Yep,
Got
so
it. Wow.
3-story, and then this right here would technically be the 4th floor
Oh,
with
of
that
course.
rooftop deck.
Yeah, okay, more stairs. Okay.
It's only 53 stairs. It's your built-in wellness.
He's heard already.
Bella Strata, if you're familiar with our Mesa Ridge communities, the Overlook collection was a single-story product. That's a very similar product to what we're building out here in Lake Las Vegas. So you're gonna have that modern architecture. I think on our next slide, we've got it here.
Look at
3-car
that, look
garage
at that.
options, and then just right next to the lake out there. Moving over to the northwest of Sky Canyon area. We're actually gonna go to Jones and Elkhorn first before Sky Canyon. Elkhorn Grove is
That's
one of our
by you,
newer
right?
communities, single 2-story options. We do have some RV parking, since you're not in a master plan, a little less restrictive out there. We do have lots that are about 20,000 square feet as well, so some good space in this
Wow.
community. They will be gated as well as have a private community pool. Now moving over to Sky Canyon, we have Montrose and Vista Rosa. Montrose is our only single-story community we're building in Sky Canyon. That is really getting down to its final opportunities as well. But Vista Rosa, there's still some opportunities to build from the ground up. Those are going to be larger 2-story homes, getting over 3,000 square feet. This right here is one of our models at Vista Rosa. And then we have Paloma Valera. Paloma Valera are both 2-story collections. Paloma will be a little bit smaller, 2-car garage options, 3 to 4 bedrooms. Valera a little bit larger, 3-car garage, multi-gen opportunities. Things like
Is that flat fee too?
Nope. Nope.
Percentage?
Yep. This right here is one of our model homes at Paloma as well. Design studio, so as we kind of talked about, we're gonna have a variety of move-in timelines. We do have a physical on-site design studio that your clients are able to go through. They're gonna be meeting with a designer who knows the ins and outs of all of our inventory and our products. So if they come in and they're very specific on their budget or very specific on their style, or maybe a little bit of both, that our design team is gonna be able to walk them through to ensure that they get exactly what they're hoping for. Suite of services, I'm just gonna breeze over this. We do try to streamline it, but it is, along with that, we have our affiliated businesses, and then agent commission. So as we talked about earlier, we have that broker registration form that expires every 90 days. We do ask that you visit with your clients on the first visit, however life happens. We know that that does. If you're in an instance where maybe you're unable to visit, please just reach out. Let us know. We can send you that form in advance, have you sign it, have your clients maybe bring it in. Anything like that that we can do to help, please know that we are here for you.
Or if your buyer just shows up and they call you, hey, Carrie, I'm going over to see Bianca today. Don't wait 2 weeks to tell Bianca that you're the agent for that buyer. You know, let her know that same day or the day after.
We are gonna ask them as well when they come in, are you working with an agent? Like that is gonna be part of our due diligence, but just to ensure that all bases are covered, we just wanna have that conversation with you.
Buyers or liars? Oh. That's right.
Yeah.
Or you have the buyer broker agreement.
There you go. That's why everyone's going to take the Lee Barrett class, March 7th and 8th. Just saying.
Which one is flat fee?
Gotcha. So it's gonna be essential.
Only this one.
So that one, and then Bella Strata as well.
And then Katie Ridge.
This one. Oh, this one.
That one, yeah.
Like
Number
condo,
3
like
and
condo is
5?
50. No, it's
Nope.
not that much.
Nope, that one's single family.
The 2 others are what, 2%?
2 to 3.
2 to 3.
Mm-hmm. And then Acadia for final couple homes, so that's also flat fee.
Which one?
7.
Yep. Yeah, so 7,
7, yeah.
let's see, I'm sorry, I'm looking at your show. So 3, 5, 7, those are the flat fees. Others are gonna offer anywhere from 2 to 3%. Now for our communities that are offering that percentage for quick move-ins, it is on that purchase price. So you're still gonna get that commission on the options, the upgrades, the lot premium, anything applicable.
Nice. Excellent.
Questions I can answer about?
Is that God? What is that? Wow. That's pretty good, Bianca. Nice. Wow.
The light shines down on Toll Brothers.
They've been blessed. They've been blessed by, you know? Wow. Ay, ay, ay. Never a dull moment, you guys, you know?
And then number 1.
All right, all right. You
And then
can,
number
she'll
6.
tell you later, okay? There you go. She'll tell you later, Anna. Okay. Bianca, anything else, or is that your last slide? Questions?
What's your build time?
It's a great question. We're never gonna be the fastest builder, but we're gonna put that emphasis on quality. So it really depends on your community. My cop-out answer is on average 10 to 12 months, but we do have some communities that go longer than that.
Okay, then also what's your average HOA on?
Dude, they got 49 properties and 40, you know, it varies. It's a lot. Just say it's a lot, you know?
Google it.
Google it. There you go. Google it. As Tom Ferry would say, Tom Ferry uses the acronym GTS. You know what that means? Google that shit. Google that shit. Google that shit. You'll be fine, you know? But if you have let's be honest, guys, if you have a buyer that wants to move into one of these homes, I don't think the HOA is going to scare them. Maybe a little bit, but if it's 240 instead of 140, I don't want that house. No, they're well off enough that they've made a decision this is where they want to live. Okay? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know.
Are in a master plan, so you're gonna have that master plan association fee.
But the master plan, you're not having like a clubhouse or pool, community pool, correct?
Yeah. Almost all of our
Yeah.
communities have a community pool and they're gated. Yeah. So
What might be a cool field trip, 4 or 5 of you one day, just take a ride and visit Bianca, you know, visit Cora, go see the subdivision, take notes. Then come back and tell us everything you found out.
I noticed that you guys, I had to sort of search for Toll Brothers with gated in the language. All of your communities, like I found one that's gated in the language, but not on the search. So whoever's doing that for you, if you have gated communities, maybe if you can update that so someone searches, your homes come up. Because I had to go I had to sort of sort through it and look rather than be able to pull up your gated communities.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to look into that because my
Sure.
understanding is that new home source feeds from our website. On our website, we do note it as gated, but what or why we'll definitely look into.
Just a thought so that you can get more sales, because people would know, because I had to sort of back through it and sort through a bunch of homes.
All right, gang, anything else for Cora and Bianca? We're all good?
Bella Strada, how would you email the clients the quick move-ins?
So, as far as quick movers go, we can send you the MLS, anything like that.
It's on the MLS?
Yep, so we have 2 homes that are move-in ready on the MLS. We're actually installing backyard landscaping in those.
2 currently, Bianca?
Yep.
In all of MLS, there's 2, right?
Yep,
Okay,
just
good.
for Bella Strada.
Yeah, okay.
With that though, those are coming soon, so they're just finishing up now. We're gonna consider them move-in ready because by the time we get financing secured, they will be. So we don't quite have photos yet, but if you want actual photos, we can absolutely get those over to you. Either myself, the on-site team. Really here at Toll Brothers, we all work as one collective team, so however we can provide the best service to you, the best service to your clients, like that is our ultimate goal.
And as you guys know, new homes are not on our MLS. But when they do show up there, why do you think they're there? Absolutely. They want to sell that stuff. So jump on them quickly because agents like Judy will. You know, she'll have her buyer there tomorrow. You know, because she's a good agent. You know, they don't put them on there because they want to put them on there. They want to get rid of them and get all the agents to bring in their buyers.
There is a method to the madness.
There is. There certainly is.
A couple of them. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's not something that we do across the board, but we've seen it, and maybe some of those backyards that are a little bit more of a challenge to visualize, things like that.
Okay.
For instance, over in our Paloma collection in Sky Canyon, we have some more privacy wall that we've created with some plants, so you'll see it sprinkled in there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Good stuff. We're good, gang? All right, gang. Cora and Bianca, everybody. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo. No, thank you. Thank you, gang. Thank you, gang. Anybody have anything you want to talk about? Anybody have a really cool listing or
Judy does.
multi-million-dollar property you want to tell us about? No?
I have a listing, Summerlin North, 5-bedroom, kitchen's gorgeous, there's a sport court in the backyard.
Sport court.
$789.
Wow. How big is it?
Over 3,000.
I was gonna say, right? 5 bedrooms. Holy moly.
I have only seen
Bedroom
the.
down, it was a bedroom and the shower, bathroom next to it, but they put a pocket door, so if you have guests, they actually have privacy.
Oh, nice.
It's a gorgeous one. There was another one across the street with a pool that was an escrow, and then it was like withdrawn off the market. That one had a pool. I called the agent, I'm like, hey, what happened? I think they just kind of did it for sale by owner, I don't know. So I know that like the values are there.
Hey, let me ask you guys a question. Give me a minute, Webb. At my old company, when we have meetings, the broker would always get up and say, does anybody have any listings they want to promote? Good? Do we want to do that?
We need to do that.
All right. Oh, okay. Okay, but everyone, if you 40 of you have a listing, you all can't talk about your listing here. So it might be 3 or 4, 2 or 3 a meeting. But you're up for that?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So all right, 2 more. Who has 2 more they want to talk about? All right, Masako.
I have 3 listings right now. One's Summerlin, have amazing view. Okay, I did open house. You definitely can see whole street, downtown, and the downtown Summerlin. It's beautiful view. It's a 2 years kind of new home. The owner paid $200,000 upgrade. Just like a showroom, walking like wow. Okay, this one please help me sell. We already okay. This one. Other 2 is center of Las Vegas. It's commercial zone. It's potentially able to change to commercial zoning. Okay, it's acre land, 2 houses on. We need to sell in 6 months. Please help me out. If we're gonna drop the price in very short time. We're gonna talk about so only 6 months to sell because of the order. Okay. Yeah.
Were you gonna draw
All right.
her for the swag bag, or did you?
Oh, really? I knew you'd remind me of that. Yeah. We were just going to leave here, you know? All right. So Bianca, think of a number between 1 and.
24.
You pick a number. So 19. Who is 19? Who got here? Who? Micah, the new guy, Micah? Wow, there you go. All right. He doesn't even have a license yet.
But he's got some swag. What's in the bag, Micah?
Come on, it's worth $8.48 plus tax. You know, it's a bunch of stuff. It's a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, wow.
Ooh, a mug.
Oh, that's cool, Mom.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Cora, you pick a number now between 1 and 24.
My lucky number is 7.
Nice.
Irina,
She always wins. God, Irina, she always wins. God. Hey, and Bree, ask them if they get him a T-shirt too. Brianna, Bree, find out their size and get him a T-shirt before the day's out, you know, or after the meeting. Okay. All right, ladies, thank you again for being here. The breakfast was fantastic. Okay. Okay. We'll have you back again. Thank you all. Let's make some money today. Okay. Bye-bye. Huh? Lawsuit update. Hey, you guys, real quick. My bad. Lawsuit update. Realty One now is sued in 3 states: Missouri, Arizona, and here. We have a meeting tomorrow with Alex, our attorney, all the brokers, to get more of an update. It's no big deal. Okay, they didn't name Masako Natsui in the thing, so you're fine. You know, none of you are going to be sued. Okay, just go about your business. Stay with me, Raymond. I would suggest just go about business as usual. I'm signing every day. I sign listing agreements, 5%, 6%. Okay. NAR is probably going to settle, in my opinion. Okay. Okay. All right. Go that way. There we go. Yeah, go that way. Go. My guess is NAR is going to settle. That's what I would do if I was them, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Okay. Rumor has it Berkshire Hathaway, who is still in it, isn't budging, and they're going to the Supreme Court to try to get it reversed. So the saga continues. Okay. Just go about your business. You know, if someone brings up the thing in Missouri, just, you know what to say. Well, Sveta, that's really, I know, I heard all that thing, but that was Missouri. This is Nevada. And by the way, Keller Williams, Remax, Berkshire Hathaway, they were named in that suit in Missouri, but we weren't. So let's sign the agreement right now and move forward. You get my drift here, guys. You know, explain it in the most honest way you can. Don't avoid the question. Maybe bring it up even. Okay? Like on listing appointments, I go on listing appointments, and commission never comes up. I know they're dying to find out how much I'm gonna charge, so I'll bring it up, you know? So Anna, you know, you've used an agent before. How much commission have you paid when you sold your last house? Let her tell me, and then we'll figure it out from there. So, Fran's really good at this stuff too. Have you heard anything I don't know that you've seen anywhere?
You just said in Missouri we're on the list?
No, I'm sorry. No. California, Arizona, and Nevada. My bad. Now, the guy that won the big lawsuit, he's supposedly filing a class lawsuit for the whole country. All 50 states. So there could be 50 million people in that lawsuit. That he's trying to get that going also. The guy Michael Ketchmark.
Should we have him assassinated?
That would be nice, okay? So that's all I got for you, gang. Thank you for listening. Bye.